How's it going, everyone? So today is a very special video because I am here with a very special artist. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh my gosh. It's me.
Oh,
It's me.
it's me. So,
It's me. Tuddles.
Tuds, my hero.
Like oh my god.
Oh god.
We're already starting with a FNAF reference.
Yeah.
Damn. That's
just,
very
just on the screen,
ironic.
you can see it's me. It's me.
Yeah, I'm the Golden Freddy haunting this episode. Sponsored by Scott Cawthon. Here I am. It's me.
Sponsored by ScottGames.com. Go over to that
Scott
site and use
Games.
code TUDS for 10% off
Oh
your
my god.
FNAF purchase.
What an honor. I'm getting into FNAF before Fortnite. That's insane.
Yeah, it's very disappointing actually how FNAF has not been in Fortnite yet. How
Yep, but King
else?
K is. That's okay.
Yeah, how else am I gonna supposed to get Chica?
Okay. Okay. It's always Chico, but not Fox. So.
So. I got one question for you. The first question is, how did you come up with your username?
It's very interesting. Very interesting. So, it all started in 2013. Um, I was pretty much just dared to have an Instagram username, and this was the word that someone came up with. So, I'm a mistake. Yep, you heard it here.
Your
I'm just a
phony.
mistake. I'm a, I'm a phony. I'm a phony.
Uh, no, I mean, so a random user just came up with your username basically.
Well, we had like a group chat on Insta. That was the FNAF phase, okay? I was like Foxy something, whatever. Not a furry. Um, and then they said, "Have this as your name for a week." And then I did. And you know what? It was cool because what does it mean? Nothing. Nothing comes up when you search that. It's like that's pretty cool. I had no idea how to say it though, and I still don't. People will say turtles, someone will say Tuddles. I went with turtles because I like the little omelette on the U,
Hmm.
which was very Shadman-esque. But now I strayed away from that for obvious reasons.
Yes,
But
that guy we should
it's a
never
cool little
talk about.
name. That's right. The guy we should never talk about, but he's going to get brought up a lot of times in this conversation. So it's okay.
Oh, damn,
But yeah, it's pretty much as basic as that. It's not special.
that's understandable.
I wish it was. Yeah.
Because your username has like been brought up a lot. You said that the Foxy and everything. That kind of reminds me
Mhm.
of like old Pyrocynical.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
So
you know what? I did know of Pyro back then, but no, it was because of that.
so you and Pyro
The
had
irony.
um a lot of like conversation, and it was like a running joke
Uh,
that Pyro is actually you.
I that was clean. That was a clean little like blend together you just did. Damn. I didn't even see that coming. Goddamn. Like, whoa. Yeah, yeah, there is. Yeah. I kinda hate that gag because a lot of people actually believe it. So I just like fat furries. Yeah, that's me.
I think it did really.
Ah, I love it.
I think it did really help when Pyro posted that video of saying, "Yeah, guys, it's me. I'm actually Toodles," and it was. I think that's what kind of like exploded it more into like people believing it.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to do a face reveal, so we made a little meme, and it kind of yeah, it wasn't. You wouldn't think people would believe it, but That's like Extreme Blitz on Twitter. A lot of people think he's Schlatt because Schlatt does the same thing, but
Mm.
I don't know. It's a cool little runaway gag. But no, I'm not Pyro.
You're
I'm
not
not
Pyro.
Pyro. You heard
Oh,
it here first. I am not Pyro Senegal.
from
I
the
am
man
not
himself.
British.
I mean, you said when you like first face revealed and everything. Like, if we go back a little bit further, what age did you start drawing? Do you have any old sketches from even before Instagram that you never shared to the public?
I mean, I started a long time ago. I would say I started when I was probably like 7. And then I started doing proper drawing in high school. And then I got into everything from Shad in probably 2017.
Hmm.
And then started drawing digitally 2018. So there's a few steps. I would say properly doing what I do now, probably 2017. But
2017.
there's a few layers. Yeah, I would say so.
And what was the process like? Did you start just drawing safer work art, then transition to adult art, or did you kind of at high school age like go straight to adult art?
Um, Damn, I actually don't know where I started. In high school, it was pretty edgy stuff. I would just draw so many little, it's like a goth girl sketchbook. It was a bit, yeah, but not safe for work. The story for that is pretty much my dad would always turn my internet off. So when I first found out what gooning was, I was like, whoa, the things I saw I don't have right now. Let me make it. So in the dark in a little sketchbook, I would just draw these really shitty little drawings. You know what? It worked out because I'm still doing it. But yeah, it's literally as simple as that. I just had no Wi-Fi and I had to goon, you know? That's pretty much it.
A man's got a goon. How a man's got a goon.
Man's gotta go one way or another. And that's what I did.
Yeah, I can't draw absolutely nothing. Stick
Yeah.
figures is even a hard thing for me.
I feel like a stick figure though is harder than a normal drawing. As dumb as that sounds, it is. It's like I don't know. I can't draw stick figures.
It's like, what's the proportion of the legs to the torso to the arms?
Yeah, stick figure is complicated, okay? They also have an anatomy.
So when you was like started drawing and everything, you mentioned Shad and everything. If you had to pick any artist that has inspired you, would you
Okay.
choose him or would you choose another?
I It leads to Shad
Hmm.
because he kind of influenced everything I do from backgrounds, proportions, rule of thirds, pretty much every little thing. But even people like Twisted Grim or um Corey Spaz Kid
Hmm.
with like shiny textures and shading, it's kind of a pick and choose between certain components with everyone and then kind of blending it. I feel like that's what made me because I used to just copy Shad's methods for everything,
Hmm.
and that did not work. My art just looked like Shad's, and the amount of criticism I got for that, I never understood it because I was like, "Wait, I'm drawing my own stuff," which I was, but the style wasn't mine, so it didn't really work out. But I've developed everything myself now, and I feel like it's gone pretty good. But yeah, I would say Shad is the main, but there's a few more little components and other little people I would say that have built me.
No, that's fair, honestly, because even like back then, like he was like one of like the top artists that everyone knew. Yes, he did do a lot of not good things and everything.
Yes. Well, back then it was kind of brainwashing because even me, I did so many things somewhat similar,
Mm,
and all of those people that were kind of admiring him didn't really see all the negative stuff that he was drawing for what it was,
exactly.
which is weird because you look back on it now and it's like, whoa,
Yeah, it's kind
whoa,
of
buddy.
obvious.
But yeah, it was kind of a bit of a brainwash because he was so popular, and it wasn't so sensitive back then on such topics, which I'm glad it is now because stuff like that is so it's very common, which is really bad.
Yeah, it's quite upsetting.
But yeah, yeah.
You've been drawing for a very long time, and
Okay,
on
don't say
Twitter,
that.
well, you
Unk,
have been drawing.
unk status. I have, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're on Unk status and everything. But on
What?
Twitter, in your statements about returning to art, how are you taking
Oh,
better care of yourself, man? Because it's quite important that you just stay clear of yourself, that you know what you want to do. And do you have any advice for artists struggling with burnout?
damn. That kind of hits. Um, I would say I've done everything in a really bad way because it's really weird because you never really get taught how to manage social stuff with media or if you do it full time or if you want to do it full time because you're always going to be your worst critic because you're the only person in control of all your choices, all your time, how you do it, how you choose to make money with it. If you do commissions, if you do 50, if you do one, it's kind of a hit and miss or like trial and error on finding out what works for you. I still don't know what works for me, but I mean, I was gonna go. I tweeted, I think in March. It was probably a bit later that I was gonna go full time now, and no, July. I think it was July, and I was about to, and I was so excited, and now it's December, and that's probably the biggest regret I could do because most of my income is from commissions, which leaves me to only really be doing commissions, not really drawing what I want to be, which I feel like is the worst thing of an artist. You're not drawing for yourself, you're not drawing for your audience, and everything you've gained kind of just crumbles, which you kind of lose who you become. It's a bit of imposter syndrome, and it gets you mental really bad. For me at least. I'm not sure about other people with it. I've had a talk with a few people. I've talked with Spaz Kid a bit about it and a few other artists. And the biggest critique I've gotten from anyone is don't rely on commissions. And it's pretty much just you have to do everything yourself and find it a way that you're comfortable because everyone's gonna have a different way. It's all a different way of coping. But I would say I'm taking better care of myself. It's been really rough, but again, you're in control of everything you do. So
That's good because I think the one person that you got to take care of really is always going to be yourself. Yes,
mm,
this is your job, and you do need to like work and everything, but it still does not mean that you have to neglect yourself through your work stages.
yeah, I would say the most exciting thing about drawing overall is finding your identity. Like mine being my little mascot, bringing him back, making him more of a main symbol of me rather than just drawing it. Because it gives you that character to yourself, but also other people. And people will see that and it's like, oh, that's Todd. And that's cool. I mean, even in my art, little background things like Bongo, most iconic little dude. I don't know why. I don't know why I put him in, but he's in every drawing. I still don't know why. I just put him in one day and I was like, you know what? He'll be in this one and he'll be in this one. And now he's in every drawing. And if I ever forget him, people are complaining. So it's like, okay. Yeah, it's fun little things that make drawing more fun. 100% help with your mental.
That's good. I mean, I love that little OC that you have.
Yeah,
I see him like everywhere. Like if people just know that that little guy, and whenever
yeah,
someone like looks at that, Tudduls instantly. For for
yeah.
drawing that and like drawing your other arts, your style was something I've honestly never seen from another artist. How did you figure out your drawing style?
Hmm. I would say a similar thing with Shad.
Hmm.
I went from a lot of his stylism, like thick eyelashes, a lot of that. And
Yeah.
I've kind of, well, I used to start very, very thick. Like the eyes on my characters would be like a third of the face. It was a bit crazy. I couldn't really do faces though. And then I started drawing a lot of IRL people. And I feel like that kind of built the more precise face stuff.
Right.
And of course, the narrow eyes, that's such a not safe for work trait, just doing that. But I feel like the best thing that's kind of identified me is the tools I use, which is like it's like three tools. I don't go out all the way with all these cool textures that all these other artists use. They are so much better than me. But just using the blur tool, it gives it more of a realistic look
Right.
rather than a blending tool. A blending tool makes it more artistic, or a blend tool makes it more realistic, I find.
What app do you use to create your art?
I use Painful Psy, which is really, really bad. I'm sorry, Psy people, but Psy sucks. But that's what I use. That's what Shad used back then. So I ended up using that too. And I've it's all I've ever used since then because it was simple. But then you get what is it, Clip Art Studio. There's so many programs. You got every brush you could ever imagine. And then there's Paint Tool Psy, and I can count how many.
I think Paint Tool Site is quite well known.
Is it really?
Yeah, I mean, my friend uses it when he does art.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's a lot of people do use it. You're not the only one. You're not the only one.
Yeah. Who knew? Everyone I see or know, they use Clip. Everyone uses Clip. I don't blame them, but
Ah,
so much more.
tips of the week.
Yeah. Make it harder on yourself and you sigh. Come on,
Yeah, come on, guys, be a man.
be man. Okay. Use one tool to color. Yeah. Paint
Oh
tool
god.
sigh. I've okay. This is the only thing that I hate about. I mean, I complain about it 24/7. Ignore that. It
Right.
it is a jump scare as soon as you open it because it's just white mode. You can't change white mode. So it's whenever you're drawing, you might have all your apps in dark mode, black mode, whatever. And then you open Paint Tool Side, it's just a flashbang. It's bright white. It's so bad. And you can't change it. I hate it.
My eyes! My
Thought you were my I thought you were my pen. We're talking to. Got that. But yeah, I would just sigh. I will never change. I'll always complain about it, but I'll never change.
That's fair. No, no, that's understandable. Sometimes you just gotta choose what you're most comfortable with. Like for editing, I use Adobe. Always Adobe.
Yeah.
It's the only one I know, so I love it to bits.
It's what you get comfortable with because I feel like going to another program, you have to kind of learn everything all over again, which it's not really enjoyable. Might be worth it, but no, no thanks.
Yeah, yeah, no thanks. I'm sorry, Chief. I'm not using DaVinci Resolve. No. I mean, once everything's like edited, like uploaded to like Twitter now. I mean, you as you stated, you originally started on posting on Instagram. What made you decide to start showing your art on like Newsgrounds and later X to the mix?
X. Never heard. Newgrounds is I don't even know. I don't know why I upload on Newgrounds. I don't even really do it now, but I think it's the point of having a different community on every social media. I think that's the cool thing. Like my Twitter, brain rot. Sorry, brain rot. Instagram, wholesome, very wholesome. I love my Instagram. Newgrounds, I don't really see enough to really classify them as anything. I mean, everyone's on everywhere, but it's just cool. It's kind of having a different fan base in a different aspect, I guess. Twitter is a lot more successful, obviously, because not safe for work is a lot more prohibited. I mean, opposite of that, whatever that word is.
I know what you mean.
But yeah, I would say just that. I would say a weird thing though is not many artists not many not safe for work artists use Instagram. Very obvious reason because
Mm.
I've had this happen to a few people. Is if you get banned there, you're IP banned. You can never make an account again. You're gone.
Really?
Yep. So if you get banned for not safe for work art on there and you have too many warnings, you can never make an Instagram again.
That's mental.
It is very bad. And you can't make a Facebook account because it's Meta. They're both the same thing. So
Plus, why would you create a Facebook account?
yeah, very true. Very true. You just get terminated. You just go,
Mm.
is that you're out.
Because it used to be like Tumblr was like the best place to go to
Yeah,
like find like NSFW work and everything. Then after they just like cancelled it all, and no one visits the site anymore.
yeah. And then it came back when Elon got Twitter and then they banned it again or something. It was something like that. I don't remember. I remember Tumblr had a reprise or something, an uprise, and they tried to make it big again, and then everything got cancelled.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
For like when you like start drawing and everything as you do, when you start a new piece, how long does it take you to figure out like what character to draw
Oh
or
boy.
like which pose to pose them in? What's
Okay.
the process behind that?
This is really bad. I'm changing this like literally now, but I'll just say my old method. I would study. It's a bit random. I'll just say the general because there's a few ways I do it. So if I'm going to start something new and there's a character I know or I haven't really drawn, let's say for it, I guess, because I've been doing a bit of that recently. I won't just draw. I won't. It's the worst thing ever. It takes so many more days. I will try and try and understand the personality of it so I can nail that. And then I'll try and perfect a perfect pose that captures that character or the concept I want to do for it. And I'll probably spend a day or two doing that whilst doing commissions, non whatever. And then I'll draw it
Hmm.
probably on day three. And it's already day
Right.
three. I haven't done anything except starting to sketch. And then day 3 to 5 would be the sketching and coloring, I would say, depending on what I'm doing the days prior or during. Because so much goes into the prep rather than the actual drawing because perfectionism. And that's the biggest thing on why I don't post. Like I might even finish a drawing and I just don't post it because it didn't come out how I wanted it
Hmm.
to. And I've just wasted 5 days on something I'm not comfortable with, which is stupid. I've stopped that now because in reality, it's really stupid. I end up posting it anyway, and it goes better than the ones that I'm comfortable and happy with. It's like what? And it's people like seeing what I do anyway. Because if it comes out not how I wanted it to, it might come out in a different way that people would prefer. But I really just need to get into the practice of just drawing whatever, because it doesn't matter. It literally matters to no one except me. Because it's still going to come out like I drew it. So yeah,
And everyone likes like work in progress art in any way. Like people upload tons of that, and even if you wanted to like revisit that at a later date, like update it if you wanted to, you could.
Mhm.
I mean, do you ever revisit your old sketches of characters and
Yes,
reimagine them in your current style?
100%. Excuse me. I go back to a lot of drawing. Even the recent Red with Isabel. I sketched that in June, and I colored it now because it's not really that I didn't like it though. Just because I didn't know what I was going to do for it, so I just left it, and then it kind of clicked, and I finished it. That took a day, but I like to just sketch things out, and if the idea isn't clear, I might leave it for a bit. Like there's so much has been art that I've drawn out, which I put on the Patreon, but I color it later on because like if I ever get art block or something and I don't know what to draw, I already have some things I can color. So it's
Right.
always good to have that, I guess. But burnout's a weird topic because I haven't really had burnout, which is a bit scary because I'm in the mental for burnout, but I don't have it.
I mean, hopefully that's it doesn't like come out of nowhere burnout, or well, it usually sometimes it usually does, but like
Yeah,
if you're in a good mental space and everything, you kind of you have an idea of what to draw, or like as you said that you got like backups if you need to like color them, so you have something to put out. So it's not like radio silent. No, I get that. I mean, for the future, I mean, do you have any big projects or ideas that you're planning on doing?
I do. It's just will I ever get to that day? So I feel like I take two steps forward and it's just one of them hallways that just stretch out and you can never reach that door.
Mm.
But there's a lot I want to do. Whether it's different things like streaming, doing that properly, YouTube, thumbnails, merch, plushes, so much stuff. More physical stuff, really. But I just need to reach that, and that's why I don't think I want to go full time completely yet. To kind of adapt myself a bit more into my own self and kind of put more of my own stuff out rather than drawing so much fan art, kind of building me up more than my social.
Yeah,
That's what I think
that's
2026 will be. That's what I'm excited for.
that's good. That's good. I'm just praying, hoping to Twitter Jesus that makeshift that makeshift collab will happen.
Elon, please.
Please.
Oh, makeshift. Oh, don't you worry. I have that sorted. There's a plush in
Oh,
the making.
is that a plush
Spoiler.
in the making?
There's a plush in the making. Not with makeshift. Even better.
Amazing. I am so gonna get that. So gonna get
It'll be
that.
very cool. He'll have a little knife in his head that he can attach and detach.
That's so cool.
It'll be very. I'm really excited. Prototypes will come out soon, but I'm really excited for that.
That's sick. Damn, damn. That's actually did not even expect that. Wow, that's actually really
Yeah.
sick.
Oh, trust me. There's surprises. It's just the time needs to come for it.
Oh, ah, jeez. Okay. Uh, I don't know how to continue with that. Jeez. Uh, so honestly, just looking back on everything you've made, what is the most proud thing that you've done so far?
I would say it's something. Hmm. Like just a drawing, or
Yeah, it could be drawing or like something that you're proud of doing.
there's that. There's not a massive catalog, but damn. I was the only thing that really goes to mind is my character because it's very different.
Mm.
But for drawing, damn, that that's tough.
You got time, bro. You got time.
Um, there's so many I'm really happy with. Like a lot of the Mario ones, they're really, really good. They're the only drawings that I can't modify because I love how they've turned out. Like the Daisy or the recent Rosalina, I'm really happy with them. Even the the recent Pokemon Emma, that came out really good.
Yeah, that was peak content when that was uploaded.
Actual actual peak content, I'd say.
Absolute cinema.
I'm not okay, I'm not pyro. We got some like this. I would say my OC. My OC. He's gone through a lot of development to be what he is now. Because he was literally just a Grim Reaper with no jaw. That's what he used to be. And now he's this
Yeah,
cute little pink thing with his tongue out, making fun of you and gets stabbed in the head. It's like,
this cute little guy.
yeah,
Cute little guy that gets stabbed in the head.
that's all he is. Yes, I found it. Okay. So his colors, every it's so dumb. His colors kind of go from blue to purple to pink from the bottom
Hmm.
up, which is the bisexual flag.
Right. Okay.
So everyone thinks there's a heavy relation. No, they're just cool colors. That's it. But yeah, I would say any of the Mario works to my OC. I'm very proud of that.
I mean, when did you like first come up with like your OC character?
Damn. I would say it was the same time, like when I started, 2017. He was very different though. What he is now would be about 2021, 2022. He's a bit different now. He's got his little knobs now, which is 2025 recent. Damn, update.
Update.
But
Upgrades, people.
yeah, he's
Upgrades.
upgrades. That's right. Update 7.3. He's up.
That's cool though, because I think it's as you said, like it's important that people have some sort of like icon to their either channel or like Twitter or anything. Something to just have, just a little mascot for them, so they're more
Yeah.
recognizable.
Well, a lot of not safe for work people. I'm not taking shots here. Watch out, everybody. A lot of not safe for work artists don't really have a little mascot. They usually have someone there in a drawer, a lot of porn but not safe for work, Busty, OC, which is their representative, which works. I mean, it's good advertising. It's like, I think Maru was one of the first to do it, Zone. But I feel like having a mascot, you can reach different audiences with it to reach a
Yeah,
different type of, you have a wider range. And when you're known for that, you can make icons with it and so much more than something that's always not safe for work, which I feel like is important for growth,
that's understandable.
if that makes
It's good though. No,
sense.
no, no. Honestly,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I totally agree with that. Totally
Plus,
agree.
I think it's cooler. Like if you have something separate that can kind of separate you from all of that and kind of have something you're seen as rather than just the porn aspect. I
Yeah.
mean, that's majority of what I do, but goddamn, I hate that title sometimes. Just having that, but it's what I do. So
No, I mean, whenever I would think of your name, your mascot is like the first thing I would recognize out of anything.
really,
Yeah,
damn,
like yes, you do post NSFW work and everything, but like the first thing I recognize is that OC.
that
What?
makes me happy.
Good. I'm glad, man, because honestly, your art is honestly fantastic. I've always been following you on Twitter and everything, and it's good to see how much you've grown.
Got me like spitting in my chair right now, like shit.
Jeez.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I'm a very I feel I don't know. I don't know. There's such a big mental phase to what I've gone
Mm.
through. I don't know how many other artists go through. Twitter hasn't really seen it. Instagram, yes, but there's so much lore that it goes crazy that a lot of people don't know. And I kind of wish to like venture out and share more with people because I feel like I only Twitter especially I only really post art. I don't really put my own stuff on there, and that's why I
Mm.
kind of want to venture out with my OC more and kind of do a bit more.
Yeah, that would be sick.
But at that venturing out, I'm getting there. From this half of the year, coming back to drawing again, and just being more active with the community, I think it's really fun. It's really cool, and a lot of people don't really do that.
No.
Like, I get why it takes a lot of time, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, you're quite responsive on like Instagram.
I am pretty, yeah, I'm very responsive. It's hard to keep up, but it's enjoyable. I like to.
Right. I've got one more question, and this one's quite a controversial one.
Oh my God, I knew there would be one. Okay, hit me with it. Just hit me with it.
This could either build your career
Make or
or end your
break.
career.
Okay. Oh boy.
Okay. This question is: would you
Deep
rather
breath.
have
Oh no.
unlimited bacon but no more games, or games, unlimited games and no games? What's your pick?
You're going with this
Yeah,
one. You're going with this one.
it's quite controversial.
Damn. I never thought I would ever get asked this in my life. That is very controversial. This will actually make or break me. Damn.
A lot of people need to know this.
Um, okay, yeah, they do. This is very important. Damn. This could start a war. I need to be very
Yeah,
careful. Okay. Um,
like if you need to like step back for like 2 minutes and everything, I totally understand.
I I'm sitting. I'll push myself back and trip over my fan. Okay. um, I'm trying to rehearse what you said. I don't need to repeat. I swear I don't need to repeat it. Okay.
Would you rather have unlimited
I'm
bacon
gonna take. Okay.
but no more
Mhm.
games, or games, unlimited games but no games?
But no games. I feel like I just had a flashback to being like a soldier on the front line. I don't know what that was.
The 100 yard
Um,
stare.
yes. Whoa. Just stepped on a trip mine. I'm gonna go unlimited bacon and no games. I have to.
Unli-
I have to.
unlimited bacon. Unlimited bacon.
Yep, and no
Good choice.
games.
Good
Yep.
choice. Good choice.
I
Good
have to.
choice.
I can still draw. I can I can still draw that way. I've got bacon. It's all I can do.
Jump scare. Just open Pete towards eye.
No, please. Painful side, dark mode. I'm not used to this.
Right. Well, thank you for doing this little interview. I do appreciate
Of
it.
course. Thank you for having me. I hope I didn't yap away for too long.
No, no, no. The yapping is good. Is always good.
I love being a yapper.
Oh, my little yapper.
Oh.
Oh. Right. Anyway, thank you for joining us on this wonderful adventure. Hope you got some more information about the artist Tudduls. And if you want to look at his art, it'll be down in the description below. Warning is 18 plus. His other
Be
socials
careful.
will be here. His Instagram, where he
Hmm.
posts quite regularly, will also be down
Okay.
there. And yeah, do you have anything else to say?
Watch out 2026. I'm going to kebab you. Okay. I'm literally going to kebab you. I'm gonna do so much in so many different ways. There's gonna be okay, this is controversial. I'm sorry. Capsicum, not bell pepper. Capsicum, yep. With
Jesus.
beef and onion on a stick. There's gonna be
Oh,
3 to 4 different types of content on this stick, and I'm just ramming it through, okay? That's coming next year, and you're gonna get it. That's where you're gonna go. That's it. That's it.
wow. A lot of people would be very frightened and very scared. Me, I would very much enjoy that. Anyway, adios, people.
Whoa.